Here's another update of what's been going on over the last 7 days. If at any point you like this video, then give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, do consider subscribing. Enjoy. There's been lots going on this week. Here we go. Don't know how well you can hear this because of the wind, but we decided to get the potato beds ready. As you know, we do Ruth Stout no dig here. Gita's brother is here helping out, rolling the last bale of straw we've got, which we're going to hopefully will be enough for these 2 rows. So that's what we're doing today, and we'll maybe plant potatoes over the weekend. We'll see how the weather is. Right in the garden today, we're going to be planting some potatoes in a minute. I'll show you that. But look, this is the wheat, 2 rows of wheat. Cat's been out here digging around again, going to make an absolute mess. It just so annoys me. As soon as we get the new fence on, we've taken the old fence down now. You can't see with this, but all the wires are gone now. That's where we're making noise. And then we are about to plant some potatoes in the straw. All the straw is out now. Finished that the other day with the help of Gita's brother. And we've got potato seeds here. And we'll probably do, we normally do 3 rows, no sorry, 3 rows on this side and 2 rows on this side. 5 rows in total, and they're about, it's about 32 metres long, the rows. So we'll try to do 1 variety here, but we've got, we've got some reds there and these are all whites. We try to do 1 variety and then mix varieties elsewhere. Let's get on and do some planting, I suppose. What do you think, Nora?
Okay.
Quick update on the greenhouse. Lettuce doing all the seedlings are doing really well actually. To be honest, turnips, lettuce. There are all my brassicas, various cabbages and kales will be going in soon. Lettuces to harvest now. Well, we've started harvesting really and eating. Pak choys, all looking lovely. Red ragged kale, sorry, Russian kale, red Russian kale or ragged kale. Red pak choys, beautiful. Tomatoes doing well. Yes, abundance, abundance, all about abundance. Grow for abundance. So yeah. And we've been in the other greenhouse. We've emptied a massive barrel of water into here, soaked it, and then we've covered it with a. We had a bag of peat. I don't like using peat really, but it's difficult to get anything else here. Anyway, we had this bag lying around for about 2 years unused and just decided to stick it in here. Brought all the other seedlings out now. Popcorn, sweet corn, popcorn, Swedes, rutabaga, hemp. Well, there's a rogue hemp there by the look of it. Sorghum grass coming up just about now. The Swift F1 sweet corn I planted, it's the same variety planted in this tray but 2 different brands. A lot of us had a problem with the seeds last year for getting the Premier seeds, which, you know, apart from these have been brilliant. And these were Johnson's, I think. All these came up and only 2 of those came up. So last year I thought it was down to temperature, but maybe I was being a bit hard on myself. Seems like it is a seed problem. Yeah, and asparagus, still waiting for more to come up. Bit disappointing if only 8 of the 45 are alive, but they are 8 strong plants. Lots to do. You can see things are getting really green now. We need to get the mower out or strimmer and do some grass cutting. Nice tulips are out now. There are some daffodils somewhere. It shows you how late the season happens here. Gita's mum's out sorting out her summer plants. Dahlias, I think they are. Dahlias. Splitting them up to make more. Lots to do, like I just said. Lots of greenery, which we can compost or use as mulch. I'm just going to take you around to have a look at the garlic actually. Very windy today, really windy. Garlic's looking fantastic. Another really nice day, not so much wind. I'm just outside dealing with that big pile of bark chips. If you remember over by the when we process the firewood, we're left with the bark and then we chip that up as mulch, and then we're using it here on these beds to mulch these strawberry patches. And that's, although it does look nice, it's very functional in that we're using it to stop the evaporation of water from the soil, so just about keeping the water in and doing its job really. If you've got to chop small bits of wood, this is really handy set up. Just an old tyre on top of a wood stump, block of wood, put lots in, and then you go chop 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 chop. You don't have to put one by one onto the wood stump and then take it off or miss it or whatever. And that's what it looks like when it's done. Lots of nice little bits of firewood. These small bits we use for the kitchen. Just finished the first mow of the year. Yeah, it's mid-May. It's the first chance we get to do a mow, and it makes a difference. I think I quite like mowing, although I like the idea of less lawn and more food. But anyway, it's not just our house, and our daughter loves playing in the yard. So that half I need to do tomorrow. This half I've done today. Whilst I like mowing, I don't like the first mow because we need to deal with, you know, we have these, I forget what they're called now, like mini bluebells that grow. You've seen them in previous videos, the blue everywhere. And the leaves are really slippery, and when they get caught up with the muck of the lawnmower, it turns the garden into an ice rink. But of course, mowing the lawn gives us the green stuff we need for the compost, so it's kind of a, you know, give and take. But I quite like mowing. I find it a bit cathartic, relaxing maybe, I don't know, probably because I stick headphones in and listen to an audiobook or something like that, or music. But yeah, you know, summer's coming, we've got to mow the lawn, and those kind of summer chores have started. But yeah, Looks smart. Cut flowers coming up. I can't remember what's what in here. Got a little bit of all sorts really. Some better than others. There's a row missing here, I think. Can't think what they are. But yeah, just getting into cut flowers. I've done something the last couple of years, but really for the pollinators more than anything. Yeah. Just out today filming for a new video on fertiliser. I'm going to show you how to make fertiliser with just 3 ingredients. The very best liquid fertiliser as far as I'm concerned. One of the ingredients I think is fairly easy to see, as we have it in abundance here. And then I need to start doing something with these potato beds, because we're going to start planting into these soon. I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment this year with different types of medium planting potatoes in. Stay tuned for that, as they say. We had these old roof panels left over. They're not good to be used as a roof anymore, but they are good to put down to cover the ground. If you remember, these were 4 beds which had hemp and amaranth and sugarcane and all sorts down. So rather than go to waste in some tip or scrapyard or something, put them to some use and just block out the light here just to keep the weeds down. Make it a bit easier to plant in later. And then I'm going to attempt to redo this compost pile. I'm probably going to put it there, move it across and put the other stuff on the other side, build it up and layer it, and then cover that. That'll be finished, that one then, for this year, and then start a new one. So we should have some nice compost by the end of the year or early next year. Right, well, there's the compost pile finished. I wanted to try and do a time lapse, but it failed miserably. Moved from here to here, nice and big now. Obviously that'll probably go down over time. I'll stick the thermometer in. In fact, do that now. And then next week we'll see how hot it is. Hopefully 55, 60 degrees centigrade, something like that. Hopefully you'll be cooking, and not long we'll have some nice compost. Just mowed the bottom field. This is our no dig potatoes and no dig garlic. And so ends another week. Hope you've enjoyed this little update on what's been going on in the last week. Things are coming together now. Everything is growing nicely. Soon we'll be trimming this and using all that to build our no dig beds, amongst other things. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If at any point you liked it, give us a thumbs up, appreciate that. Subscribe, tell all your friends, your neighbours, your family, whoever, someone on the street, random, and get them to sign up too and subscribe. And I hope you've had a great week too, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video on Friday and another update next week. Bye for now, take care.